That makes a cool noise. Don't hiss at me. Just eat it. It's a rat. It's food. I promise.
Who lives in the undersea?
SpongeBob SquarePants! Who? What's up guys, it's Bryce here. So we're going to be feeding some snakes today. Sadly, this will be the last meal in this reptile room that the snakes are going to get. My reasoning for this, obviously I'm moving, but I'm wanting to feed them before we move because moving snakes and that can be a really stressful ordeal for them. So I would like them to have a meal in case they decide to, you know, go off feed once they are moved. So now this way they'll be sorted. Let's get to the rodent assortment over there. We've got some nice long tongs that I was making a nice noise with. But anyway, let's get to, who should we feed first? Let's go for eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Let's go for a ball python. And let's see if you go over here. You missed. This is it over here. Maybe I didn't warm this up. There we go. Nice job, girl. She got it right on the head. Nice bite there. And as you can see, she's coiling it, constricting it. And like most people will think, constrictors don't just suffocate their prey. So their prey doesn't die from suffocation, but it also dies from asphyxiation and like blood flow to the brain, as well as bone crushing. A bunch of things happen all at once. I just got to move her body because she's stopping the cage over there from closing. There we go. And how convenient, the lights have turned off. That's another thing. Feed your snakes at night, especially the nocturnal ones, obviously. The diurnal ones you can feed in the daytime, but let's switch on the light. Okay, so now we'll go to some of the venomous. I will pick this wiener rat out for Murphy. Let's hope he eats because he is in shed. Let's see where his head is at. Let's see. Hey boy. Just tap in there so I can find where his head is hiding. Okay, his head is over here. You can see there he struck at it. Ooh, he tasted. Come on boy, you're missing. It's more of a defensive strike, that's why. He hasn't realized that this is a rodent yet. Maybe it's just because he just came out of the blue, so he's a little bit murky and can't see so nice. You bit that nicely, but you didn't hold on. What's going on? What's going on, Murphy? Come on, boyki. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Check at that. Incredible, incredible. I can even fight the rat and he'll pull it away. Oh, okay, he let go of it because he's a bit upset. I'll just leave it there. Okay, I shouldn't have messed with him there because he will eat it now, he'll find it. And if he doesn't, I will move it out. But he will find it within the next few minutes while we feed the other snakes. Let's get to Beth. She's out of hibernation now. Super exciting so she can eat. Okay, so there's Beth. Let's keep the glass in between me because I don't want to be spat at. Here you go. She's a funny snake. She'll hood up and be all defensive first and bluff strike at it. Oops. You did that to yourself, girl. Let's just move that out the way. She'll realize it's food now. She's just thinking it's a bit of an intimidation right now. Hey. Hey. Where are you going? There we go. It's food. It's food. Look how high she's standing up there. Come on. It's just food. Come on. You can do it. It's food. That's what's so funny about rinkles. They will like bluff at the rodent the whole time until they realize it's food, and then they'll lock on and be like, Oh yay, finally, you're feeding me. As soon as she realizes and knows it's not a threat, she will lock on and bite it and release a nice amount of venom that has got a mixture of neurotoxins, especially in this locality. This locality seems to be more neurotoxic than the Kokstad locality, which seemed to have more of a cytotoxic effect, which is quite interesting. Guys, I don't know what's going on with the snakes today. Nothing but the ball pythons want to eat, which is crazy. So let's leave that there on the brick right now. She will come back to it. And then we'll show you what it looks like when she's busy swallowing. If we can catch it on camera, because she might just not decide to eat, which is, you know, naughty snakes. I'm disappointed. I thought this was going to be so epic, our last feeding video in this room, but the snakes have other plans. Let's get the puff adder, which generally doesn't like eating when people are around. I would prefer to use... What did I stand on? I stood on a bit of charcoal there, because the cages have charcoal in it. Okay, let's see. Where's her head at? See if I can move her. Ah, she's in a position right now that you can't really see where her head is. So let's see if you can come in on this side, and we'll see. Okay, her head is the other side now. Go check there. Go up against the glass and you can see a nice quick strike from the snake. She's currently really grumpy at it, and she usually... There we go. There was a nice bite, but that's a bite and let go. We want her to hold on to it, but now that she has envenomated it, she will swallow. She's just a bit of a weird snake. She's not like most puff adders who like to hold the rodent up. Weird snake, they do have their own personalities, and that's the reason why she is like that. Okay, so here's going to be a nice fast strike from one of the fastest striking snakes in the world. So there's the puff adder in ambush position right over there. It's like, what's going on? Whoa, there, did you see that? Incredible. Now that is how a puff adder should bite. Fangs in and holding on to the prey item. Generally, they'll lift their head up like this so rodents can't kick and get away. Because when it's live prey, the rodents will kick and squeal, and the puff adder will just hold on so the prey item or the rodent won't get away. And that's what he's doing right over there. Incredible. Did you see how fast that strike was? No, you didn't, because you literally cannot see how fast the strike is. You can say, I didn't see that bite coming, because your blink is slower than their strike. That's incredible, isn't it? I just want to give him a rub on the head, but I'm not going to do that. Wow, check out those hypodermic needles as fangs. How cool is that? As you know, snakes don't have knives and forks. That's why they use their fangs as like a utensil to eat and push the food item down their gullet. Last bit of spaghetti, swallow it, swallow it. You can do this. Don't feed your large constrictors a lot. It's really bad for them. This girl probably hasn't eaten in the last 2 months or so. Look at that tongue flicking. She knows exactly what this is. Come on. Come on, lazy girl. Ooh, yummy. You haven't eaten in like 2 months. Is this gonna be nice? Yes. And she's turning her head. She's about to get it. And there we go. What a good girl. Wiggle the rat a bit. She'll squeeze it so much. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. What a good snake. And a nice ambush hunt from the water right there. This girl's obviously not the most aggressive snake, and that's why she doesn't come launching out, because she first wanted to differentiate if it was me or food, because she's actually super intelligent. Here you go, let's let her finish her meal. So as you can see, now that the snake has a decent amount of the rat in its mouth, it's not using its fangs as much. And that's because it's already going down its throat, so now it can just contract its muscles in order to swallow the rat. Okay, so Lady is in this nice looking enclosure. I love the ivy that's growing in here. These grow lights are really doing wonders. But, okay, I can see her head. She's popping out through there. Give that a look. I'm going to try feed her with my hand because it's just a bit easier. Okay, here she comes. Okay. I was just making sure she didn't get my hand there because it looked like she was coming right for my hand with a hotter heat signature. But she didn't get my hand, luckily. And she's got a nice meal. I'm sure she's stoked about that. It's time for Splicious to eat. Maybe she will be more keen. Where's her head? Ah, her head is right over here.
They gave me a fright.
That gave my brother a fright. That gave me a fright, to be honest, because I lost sight of her head and I was like, where's her head now? And then she struck, but she got it and she didn't get me. We might have to get one of the ball pythons or give another meal to one of the ball pythons because not all of them are eating at the moment, which is strange, but that's because the one is going into the shed. So let's see where this girl is. Oh, there! Just like that, she got the rat. That wasn't so eventful, but okay. Okay, now with this cobra, she's in her hidey hole there. She gets spooked out when I mess with her, so I'm going to just put the rodent at the entrance of the hole to her hideaway, and then she will find out where it is and she'll swallow it. I don't need to worry about her, so just put it over there and then she'll eat it from there. Easy as that for that cobra. She knows there's food, so she will eat it. If I tap her on the nose, there she goes. That rhymed. If I tap her on the nose, there she goes. I'm a rapper from down south. Booyah. Okay, so not all of the snakes are acting super smart like Beth over here. She's constantly active. She's searching her enclosure. Where's my food? When it's right over there. She must just eat it. And then Murphy too. All the cobras, the fun snakes to feed that are usually lively and awake are deciding, nah bro, I'm not going to eat today. The last video in this reptile room, sadly. Well, maybe not. Let's see. I'll try keep you guys updated with building and constructing a new place. The reason I'm wearing these gloves is because I've got a bunch of cuts and I don't want rats to come in contact with those cuts, as well as snake venom if I get spat at in the process of feeding. Another thing before we go, remember to... Is this going to come out? Remember to disinfect all your utensils once you've fed the animals. Disinfect everything from animal to animal. That's just the best thing to do. Just like that. And now you can hang it on the wall and be full of pride with your awesome reptile room that you have to start again. I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. Moving has been an event for sure. It's pretty tiring and pretty exhausting. Lights off. Snakes might eat. And just like that, watch this. Just like that, all the lights are off. Thanks guys for watching. Remember to guys, learn, explore, inspire. Cheers. Hoorah!